Alright. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenya and this is the theKBview. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, thank you to the ones who have liked, shared, and subscribed to my videos and to my channel. I appreciate your support, guys. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to this journey because it's going to be exciting, guys. But thank you for your support thus far. Alright, so clearly, when I do my videos, I will drop a F-bomb or two. It is not unlike me to say a couple of F-bombs and maybe a couple of other colorful words as well. And I'm not here to apologize for that, right? That's just my nature. That's just maybe not so much my nature, but that's just my style. That's just who I am. I'm just a little bit more raw and uncut. And again, I make no apologies for it, but I will acknowledge that I can see how it can be a little bit off-putting for some people because I know y'all some good, upstanding, Christian, dignified folks, and you guys don't swear and use colorful words. And you know, this little heathen, she will say all of that. It is what it is. That's just my style. That's how I talk. I don't want to offend anybody, and it's unfortunate if in the event of, you know, I'm trying to get a message across and you kind of get stuck on one or two words and you miss the whole message, right? That would be unfortunate because obviously that's not what I attend to. I'm not here just to sit out here and just like I'm going to get on a video and be like, hey, shit, fire, asshole, damn, bitch. You know, like I'm not doing that. I'm clearly trying to get a point across and I have a message. And if in the event of that message, I drop a F-bomb or two where I feel it's necessary, or that's just my style and that's just a choice of words that I wanted to use at that time, it is what it is. If you can't get past that, that would, again, would be unfortunate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, say for instance, I say the word shit right now, shit. And then, and the next moments after that, you know, I say a whole slew of other words and I just continued on throughout the video and I'm saying a whole slew of other words that don't include shit. And I'm making my point, and I think what I'm doing is sharing some wisdom and some insight that will add some development and growth, right? And so I'm trying to bring forth whatever message it is at the time. And then you get caught up 10 minutes ago when I still said shit. You're still stuck there on the shit part, and you missed the whole message because you can't get past that. Now, I know how the brain works, right? I know that sometimes, you know, people can't get past certain things for whatever. One word might make their imagination go all off, you know, somewhere else. And now that's all that they can do. And that's the only place they're stuck on. That's unfortunate. And that would be so sad if that did happen. But that's not even my burden. That's not my cross to bear either. Like, if you can't bring your mind along for the rest of the ride and the rest of the journey to get the message, that's your mind, not my fault. And not only that, some of you people won't even listen until you hear a colorful word or two, right? It is what it is, right? You know how it is when people talking. You could just imagine like you're in a break room with somebody. You're in the break room, right? You're having a conversation. Everybody in the break room is having a conversation. And a couple of tables over, you hear the word shit or motherfucker. Everybody in the break room stop and look and turn. It gets everybody's attention. Now everybody's zeroed in on whatever they think they heard or whatever. But whatever, it alerted you, right? It got your attention. Well, somebody needs to get your attention. Somebody literally needs to get your attention because the smooth talk ain't working for y'all. And quite frankly, I don't have a lot of smooth talk for people right now. Like, are you not paying attention to what's going on in the world? This is no time for smooth talk. There's no time for frivolous conversation and comforting words that will soothe your soul and make you feel good about yourself and all warm and fuzzy inside. I don't have that for you right now. I have sit down, shut your ass up, pay attention. Look around. Some shit is going down. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck off of Facebook and all that other bullshit and all those other distractions and pay attention to the world around you. That's what I have for you right now. The smooth talk, I'm over it. You get enough of that. Your mama gives you smooth talk. Your daddy gives you smooth talk. Your siblings, your aunts, your uncle, your pastors, your counselor, your teachers, your coworkers. Nothing but smooth talk for you. And where is that getting you? Like, what is that doing for you? How is I feel like I'm yelling at you, but whatever. What is that doing for you? Where has that got you? All that smooth talk. Just pray about it. Just stay prayed up. You know, turn the other cheek. Ask for forgiveness. Let go and let God and all of that. Namaste. All that sweet talk. It's going to be okay. I don't have that for you. It's not helping you. All of that smooth talk is not getting your ass anywhere. Everybody playing with your feelings and, you know, making sure you're emotionally able to handle the conversations. Well, the world don't give a shit if you're emotionally ready for what they have in store for you or not. They hope you're not emotionally ready. They hope that you're emotionally weak and all dainty and can't take what's going on, because your ass will break when you see what they have for you. So they want you to be walking around all timid. I don't have that for you. I don't have smooth talk. You know why? I see so much of it every single day. People just putting their spirits in so much danger every day, just with your words alone. I mean, granted, on a day, we do a lot of slew of other things, like a number of things, physically, mentally, to damage our spirit, right? We do that. But with our words, we don't even realize the danger that we put our spirits and our souls in with just the shit we say. Just the shit we say to each other, what that does to our spirit, the burden it puts on our spirit. We are constantly still purposely putting our spirits in danger. We just refuse to get it. We just refuse to get it. We won't pay attention. We still doing the same old stuff over and over and over again. We hanging around people we really don't want to hang around just because we want to avoid ourselves. Guys hanging with girls and sleeping with girls and hanging out with chicks just because you don't want to be by yourself. Just because you need some validation. You going to subject yourself to somebody you really don't really want to be around, that you really have nothing in common with. Girls doing the same thing, hanging around with guys and girls, family members or friends or whoever, strangers, just so you don't have to deal with yourself, just to be passing time. You don't have time to keep just passing time. As you can tell, time is passing your ass by and you ain't getting it. You need to pay attention. Straight up. Like, I don't get it. You have to start paying attention. So I don't have a whole bunch of smooth talk for you, unfortunately. I don't, right? Somebody has to tell you the danger that you're in and let you know that this stuff can be figured out. You can figure it out, right? You need to start realizing that you're a creator as well, right? You are made in his image. You too are a creator, right? You can create. Well, hell, didn't you create that own hell that you are currently in right now? I know you would like to think somebody else created it. I know you want to point the fingers on other people, but I think if you evaluated and you dissected and you went through it with a fine-tooth comb, you would see that you played your part too, that you helped create your own hell that you're currently living in. I will hope you're not, but if you are, chances are you created it. You are the creator of that, right? Just the same way, if you find yourself living in the moments of a state of peace and contentment and joy, I wish that for everyone. If you are, you created that with your actions, with your deeds, with your thinking, or your reactions. How you look. Everybody's going to go through things in life. No one escapes heartache. No one escapes pain, grief, disappointment. No one escapes that. So you're going to go through it in life. It's just how you handle it and how you decide to come out on it that makes the difference, right? If you don't see yourself as a victim and you look at yourself as a student who's trying to just go to class and really pass and understand this thing and not really just show up in school just to show up just because you just have to. Really go and look at yourself as a student with the idea and this mindset of really trying to understand it and pass with flying colors. Start trying to figure it out. I mean, your ass been showing up just to show up for your whole damn life. Like, when is that going to get old? You got to be ready to just start figuring this shit out. I mean, these people ain't playing with y'all. They have an agenda in store for you. And I have to be careful how I bring it to you, because I know everybody's so fearful and everybody gets so scared. You can't be aware of what's going on without triggering that at your fear strings, and that's not what I intend to do. I wish we can have informed conversations about what's going on in the world and what's really happening without so much fear being attached to it, right? And unfortunately, I can't, because you're just not ready to hear it. It's to your benefit that you know what's going on and that you're aware, and you're aware without being fearful. I mean, you better be aware without being fearful. You can notice without being afraid. You can know, you can be in the know. You could be aware and still not be afraid. Is it unfortunate? Yes. Can we do anything about it? No. What can we do? What can we change? What do you immediately have the power to do right now about what's going on in the world? What can you do? Well, if your world is you and your family, if that's your world, then you can do something about that, right? For you immediately, you could start preparing your spirit and unburdening your spirit, right? You could start letting your spirits guide you. You could stop letting fear and programming and the rest of the world tell you how to feel. This social media shit, y'all gotta let this shit go. Y'all got to get your asses up off of Facebook all day long. Like, y'all have to let that go. And if you are one of the people who have been let it go and you are no longer, engaging, overindulging in social media, then good and kudos for you. But for you ones who are there all day long, y'all got to let that shit go. Those are toys, guys. Those are distractions. That's what we give our kids when we don't want them to know what we're doing. We're in the next room and we're taking care of grown-up business. We give our kids toys and distractions and stuff to keep them occupied while the grown-ups figure out what's going on. Well, that's all your social media toys are. That's all those distractions are. It's something to give you while the grown-ups figure out what's going on in the world, and you got your head down like this on social media all day looking to see what this person wore and ate yesterday and all that little weird shit. How that betterments your soul and gives you any value and growth, I don't know. But it's over for doing shit that don't bring you any value. It's over for that. You guys have to start figuring this shit out. And the answers ain't on social media. Here's the deal. Social media has its place. I will say that, right? Clearly it does. Technology can be a wonderful thing if it's used correctly. But when you're overindulging and you're using it to show me what you ate, I don't give a shit what you ate last night. If all you're using it for is to make sure that the outfit that you bought from the mall yesterday measured up and you need everybody to tell you it was beautiful, if you're using it because you got a new hairstyle and everybody needs to like it so you can know how you feel about yourself, if you got strangers in charge of your emotions, you got strangers telling you how you should feel about yourself. There's no way you're going to put on a nice outfit and not take a picture of it and post it. There's just no way you would do that. Everybody has to know that you got dressed up last night and you went out and had a lovely evening. Because if you don't take any pictures and post it, it's like it didn't happen. It didn't matter because no one's seen it. It's not enough for you. Your experience of it and you being in a moment and you having that, live experience and really doing it and feeling it and touching it, that's not enough for you. You need a whole bunch of strangers to tell you, oh, we like that. Thumbs up. Looks like you guys had fun. I want to do that. Like, you need that. Why do you need that? Why do you need that? Why do you need a stranger to tell you you're pretty before your day gets started today? Like, why do I have to approve your outfit? Why? Why are you so, why? That can't be it, guys. You got to figure this shit out. That shit is old. Like, how can you still be so engulfed in this when what the fuck is going on in the world? Like, this is why I cuss. Like, how can you still be so caught up? Y'all raising your kids in this position. You fucking raising your kids like this. Your kids don't know what the top of your head look like. This is your position all day long. Damn crack babies. You're going to have Facebook babies. You're going to have Facebook babies. You're going to have babies who have certain conditions and little defects because they mamas and daddies was on social media all day long and was not raising them. Go sit down. Go eat this. Go do that. Yeah, you can have this. No, you can't have that. The whole time you're like this. You're driving like this. You're eating like this. You're taking a shower like this. The whole world's passing you fucking by, and you're like this all day long. You want to know what she wore yesterday, who she hanging out with, and who he like and who he don't like. Who the fuck cares when these people are planning your destruction? Like, who cares? Who cares what I ate yesterday when they plan on taking your ass out? Okay, so they're going to do that, right? They're planning that. What are you doing in the meantime? You're not preparing your spirit for the inevitable. You're not doing that. And then when you do find out some shit is happening, you talk about it for 5 or 10 minutes on Facebook or social media platform, and then you feel like you're informed, and you go back to doing the other weird shit that don't bring your ass no value. You guys got to start figuring this out, and you got to do it quickly. Playtime is over. So I don't have smooth talk for you. I don't have smooth words for you. Nothing smooth is happening right now. Nothing's comforting is going on right now. It's time to pay attention. Stop allowing these people to give y'all these toys to distract your ass. If I didn't have to be on social media platforms at all, I would never. I have to be on this social media platform to tell your ass to get off the social media platform and pay attention and go inside. And go inside. You want the answers. You want to know what's going on. You want to know how to be guided home. You want to know how to figure this out. You want to find some comfort in the middle of a storm. You want some peace in the middle of a storm. You want some lightness in a place of darkness. You have to go inside. That's where the answers is. But you won't do that. You rather hang around people that you don't even like and do shit that don't bring you no value. All to avoid yourself. All to avoid you. You keep running from you. Scared to face your own demons. You rather worry about what these people across the street is doing than see what's going on inside of you. Well, you're going to keep avoiding you. You're not going to outrun you. You're going to have to deal with yourself either in this lifetime or the next. It's to your benefit, knucklehead, that you do it in this lifetime. You have to do it in this lifetime. Just imagine dude sitting in his car. He know he got beef with people, so when he see a gang of people walking up the street, he in the car, he immediately gets nervous because he done put him in his driveway. This is a scenario I just came up with. He's in his, in the car, in his driveway. He's got beef, right? He's got beef with somebody or a couple of people. So when he pulls up in his driveway, he see approaching him 4 or 5 guys, and they're coming, and they look like they're headed his way, and he's in his car. And he's get that feeling like these is the guys that's coming to whoop my ass. And they're walking and they're approaching him. So he gets out of his car. He's got his keys in his hands. And he's thinking, if I can get inside of my house and get my weapon, I can get out and I can equalize this situation, right? I can go inside and I can go get something and I can come back out and I might, be able to even the playing field. If nothing else, I can survive this thing. But they're coming, and he's got the keys, and he's fumbling. Now, he's pulling up this driveway 1,000 times and get out this car and go in his house. But because he's nervous right now, and he's scared, and he see they're coming, and he don't know what they're going to do when he get there. And in his mind, he's thinking all the worst possible scenario and outcome. And he's distracted, and he's scared, and he's fumbling with these keys. But he's approaching his steps, and all he's thinking is, if I can get inside to get my weapon. He's walking up the stairs. Right when he's about to put the key in the door to go inside to get his weapon, here they come, and they whoop his ass, and they giving it to him, tearing his ass up, like just tearing your ass up, giving it to you. All you had to do was go inside and get your greatest weapon, but you want to keep fumbling with the keys. Get distracted, get confused, and get scared. Now you don't even know how to get inside. Before it's too late, they done came and life done started whooping your ass. You have to stop fumbling with the keys, guys. You have to go inside and get your greatest weapon. You have to allow your spirits to guide you through this. You have to give them their distractions and their toys back. You have to start detaching yourself from the world and the things up in it, right? So that can't be your leverage. They can't keep dangling this shit over you and that be the thing that you're attached to. That way, the fear of losing all that is so great that you're making choices based on fear and attachments, as opposed to really what's logical and what your spirit really needs. Instead, you're making your choices based on your attachments and what you're being controlled by. And you're not letting your spirit tell you what you can go with and what you can go without. What really matters and what doesn't matter, right? You won't let that happen. You're scared to do the work. Well, I'm here to tell you, you don't have much longer to not do the work. You have to start figuring it out, guys. You have to start figuring it out. So that's why I say, sit your simple ass down and be quiet. Because maybe you're not aware of the danger that you're putting your spirits in. And maybe you don't even know that you can bring it out. Like you can change it around. You can figure this out. That you can control your own reality. That your spirit can really guide you to comfort, to understanding, to intuition. Like you really have the fucking power to do that. I don't know how to make it more simple. I'm out. Be kind to the people around you. That's why I cuss. Because I love you. It's because I care. I'm out to the next one.